Flash. We don't want an internationalist country. We don't want world banks, globalization of our economy, a country with no border and no identity. You are not allowed to change the identity of this country. Americans want a nation state. Our country, with a history of freedom, is combined with a history of responsibility. And yet our proud history, even our money, is being rewritten to accommodate a new worldview. We are so beaten down by political correctness that most of us are numb to the surrender of America.
Abortion rights supporters erupted with cheers as the court announced the ruling, the most significant abortion case in a decade. The 5-3 decision deeply divided the justices and turned on the vote of moderate Justice Anthony Kennedy. He cast a decisive vote with liberals, striking down the restrictive Texas law. The law required clinics to be like ambulatory surgical centers and said clinic doctors must have admitting privileges at local hospitals. Abortion rights supporters said those restrictions would cut the number of clinics in Texas by half to less than 10 in a state with 60 to 72,000 abortions per year.
It's extremely disappointing to see 5 unelected and unaccountable justices make this decision that hurts women. This case is about women's health and safety standards, and they have refused to protect women. And this is going to mean that more women are going to continue to be hurt and even die in these abortion facilities.
Pro-choice supporters argue facilities are safe enough, and their concern is over access.
I believe that the fact that the laws have made it so there's so few abortion clinics proves the fact that the laws are making a lower access to abortion versus making it safer abortions. So I believe that access is really important, and I'm really happy that we won.
Than a sovereign corroding ultimatum that would propose that member EU countries would lose their right to their own army, criminal law, taxation system, immigration system, and the illusion of the control of their central bank. An all-encompassing totalitarian state that has been in the works all along. The Express UK reports excerpts of the 9-page EU superstate report were published today as the leaders of Germany, France, and Italy met in Berlin for Brexit crisis talks. In the preamble to the text, the two ministers write, "Our countries share a common destiny and a common set of values that give rise to an even closer union between our citizens." Immediately after the Brexit, many people in England texted, "What is the European Union?" Well, simply put, the European Union was created in 1955 at Bilderberg by the very same globalists that have risen to their current status as the enemy of humankind, fomenting quiet wars, utilizing a myriad of weapons in order to establish a new world order, which those very same globalists are incredibly close to finalizing. And now the rest of Europe is following Great Britain's lead. If the British people do fold under the weight of doom and gloom shelled out by the very globalists they're trying to escape from, and return like frightened children to their sociopathic mummy and daddy at the EU, the imaginary consequences the mainstream media would have the British people frightened of now would become very real.